This sports segment sponsored by A&D Automotive Group, located in Dothan and Enterprise.
Well, good evening, folks. In the 69-year history of the Future Masters, the 2018 edition will go down as the Duel in the Sun. Two of the best high school golfers, and not only in Dothan, but really the entire state, would end up following tied after 36 holes of regulation. It would take two playoff holes to decide the winner in the 15 to 18-year-old age bracket. The playoffs started on the 18th hole, and that's where we pick up action with two locals battling it out. A few hundred folks line the course. Defending champ Thomas Ponder of Providence Christian and Hal Dove of Houston Academy both tied with 8 under following regulation. Ponder there making a 2.5 putt after Dove tapped in first. Both 17-year-olds remain tied, which means play advances to the second round of the playoffs on the 14th hole. Dove with 2 putt for par right there in the victory. Both of them are very good friends, but fierce competitors on the links. With the victory comes the trophies, the hardware, and the awarding, of course, of the Blue Blazer. Defending champ Ponder presenting it to Dove this time. Both players agree that when they wind up playing each other, it makes them both better performers on the golf course. One, you see, pushes the other.
I needed to keep hitting solid golf shots. I played well all day, just haven't made as many putts as I had the first 2 days, and I knew that I could continue to play well. And even after I made the bogey on 18 and knew that we were going to play off, I still had a lot of confidence and knew I could play well.
This might lead me further in my career, so I can meet someone like him who's better than me, or just keep making yourself better, and that's what we both do to each other. So.
Now, both teenagers say they plan to compete against each other in the 70th anniversary of the Future Masters next year. Both will be high school seniors at that time. It's hard to believe these two competitors are as good as they are at such a young age. Good chance we'll see them perhaps even on the PGA Tour in that many years. One of the greatest NBA stars of all time will be leaving the Cleveland Cavs. For the second time in his career over the weekend, LeBron James signed a 4-year, $154 million contract. Can you imagine? Going Hollywood with the Los Angeles Lakers. He played his previous 15th season with the Cavs and the Miami Heat. Nicknamed King James, the 33-year-old has been to the NBA All-Star Game every year since 2005. He's also a 2-time Olympic gold medalist and the youngest player in the NBA ever to reach 1,000 points. On Sunday afternoon, the St. Louis Cardinals at home tried to stave off a 3-game sweep of the young Atlanta Braves club. That was a picture of Mike Foltynewicz with his baby. Now the Braves leading 1-0 in the 6th. Freddie Freeman starts it off with a 2-run homer to right center field, scoring Ozzie Albies. Atlanta now up 3-0 over the Redbirds. They will win it 6-5 over the home club. The Braves do sweep with Foltynewicz strikes out 9 Cardinal players in 5 innings of work. It's his 6th win on the season. Now, during the summer school break, there has been plenty of sports action at the Doug II Recreation Center here in Dothan. Camp Choctaw is geared for kids 6 to 12 years old. Today, the young people played everything from flinch, which is kind of interesting, to dodgeball and kickball. In the current 2-week camp, there are some 90 youngsters enrolled in the action.
There's sports play in every aspect. Our counselors also play with our kids. They go to the gym to do sports activities, certain relays. They also do basketball. They play dodgeball. They play indoor sports.
Now, following this week, there'll be one more summer session before the start of the school year in early August. And sad news in the professional wrestling ranks tonight. Matt Capitelli, who once was a promising WWE star, passed away over the weekend after a battle with brain cancer. His wife made the announcement on Instagram. Capitelli was a co-winner of the wrestling reality competition show WWE Tough Enough, and that was back in 2003, but he was sidelined by brain cancer, a diagnosis just 3 years later. Capitelli was just 38 years old and been much too young to die, of course. But in one more note on this year's Future Masters, I want to thank Angela Turner and the countless volunteers who helped make the 69th edition of the event possible and really helped the media keep track of the action as well.
Yeah, they're pros. Next year's going to be a lot of fun. And how about Hal Dove? His grandparents watch News 18 every night, and
I know.
So glad that the Dothan guys made it there to the finale. That was a lot of fun. By the way, I'm a Camp Choctaw alumni, Mike.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I was getting into it myself. I wish I had more time. I
had some good times
Dodgeball
there.
is my sport.
Back in the day. All right, Mike, thank you so much. We're back with Scott, and we're going to check